Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This one is caught by Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Browns first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Browns.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one ball is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Ready. 50, green.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Field black. Down. 45. White.
Back to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Yellow. Set, ready. Cut, cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. I'll pick up a 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And they will finally get him down, but he gets... all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40.
Now, faking the give. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
1st and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Here set.
On third down, here's Judkins. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns move out on top. 14-0.
Raiders nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit...
And he will get into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Browns will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him and then to all the rest of the eligible receivers. So they're going to have eyes on him. They're going to have bodies in space. There's going to be contact at the catch point, because if you just try to guard him with one guy, he is a nightmare to deal with.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Who's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 10 black. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. They get 24 on that one. First down, Vegas.
First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Run right up the gut from Jensen. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Set, hut. 45. Wide. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready up.
3rd and a yard.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Set, smash. Black 40. Set, cut.
A run right here, and it's Jensen. And he's upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Yellow, 43.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, striker, three, yellow, hut.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Browning taken in by Sampson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. That would put you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cleveland.
And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Browns, 1st down.
Blue striker. Set.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Green jack. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Set, hut.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To Dylan Sampson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Six, mega. Down. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6. So it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
40-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go red. 33. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set.
Once again, it's Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, Beetle, blue. Set up.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hey, go Fury. Ready. Hut.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. That's Martin Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 31, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Fight, 60. Yellow, 22, right, blue. Ready?
There's a short throw caught by the Joku. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the
Call it
play.
a gain of 13. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just take it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, right, ready, 5. Hey, check mega. Go
They
pink.
motion the slot man left. On second down, Sampson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Cleveland.
This is how I would run an offense if I was an offensive coordinator, Mike. You pack them in tight to throw, and then in this case, you spread them out wide. 4 wide receivers, make them defend the whole field, and it really opens up some run lanes inside.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Third and 1.
Hut, hut.
Trying to run here with Sampson. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down picked up on the ground.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
21-yard line.
Black. Come on, set. Black, old 33. Yellow, hut, hut.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Blue, 32. Set, hut.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Red, 38. Smash, red. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get that out wide to Sampson.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Ready, set,
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal.
Down this close, 3rd and goal. I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
ready.
Back to throw. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go. He's off. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this 1st half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the ground is Genty to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and 1.
Down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. That is Myles Garrett. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Steal, check, steal. Here we go. Set.
A give. It's Sampson. Strong running there. Inside the 30.
He was
on the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard.
17. Back, second.
Inside run with Sampson. And he's going to be taken down. Pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a 1st down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Sampson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready, hut, hut.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll get it down to the 12. That'll give him a new set of downs from each one.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ready, break.
2nd and inches.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Black, yellow, 22. Drill, green. Ready?
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Browns stretch things out even further.
She I got this man, she tryna show me something. I got frozen days, I don't know. Me my world like me, no. We in the spot going crazy until the sun.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll run with Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Let's go now. Yellow, ready.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. John Johnson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch out now.
They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Come on, set, huh?
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 21. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st down.
Right.
A gain of 21 yards.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Christian Harris.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Trouble 38. Ready. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Let's go now. Black 40.
Dotson, the man in motion.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will soar. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Browns. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Browns add on to their already sizable lead.
14. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mason Graham getting into trouble. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's caught! And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Hey, stay with him, stay with him.
All right.
Open man. That's Dante Fulton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Blue, set.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, like, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This thing go all the way back for a pick 6. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one is caught by Dotson, and they'll take this down inside 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open receiver is Dotson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Down. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch.
And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Brown.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Like, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and there he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Check, smack. Come on, set. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
He'll locate Thornton over the middle. That helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Hut.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. One. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Myles Garrett, he gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Clock. Around.
He's coming. Double up.
Black, 95. Ready.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Shelton.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Here we go.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have the first down. And that's not officially ended, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
On the double.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.